It's that time of year again where we count down our top 10 most viewed videos of 2016, and then we count down our top 10 favorite moments of 2016. We're going to start off with the top 10 most viewed videos. As always, there will be a card up in the corner and a link down in the video description below with a playlist to both of these top 10 lists. So you can watch the top 10 of these or the top 10 moments, and you can watch all of them together to enjoy some memories with us. Let's get into this countdown. Coming in at number 10 with 117,713 views, Oakley Stuck on the Stairs. I have no idea why this video did this good. Oakley just decided she didn't want to go down or up the stairs. Typical Oakley. For some reason I vlogged it, and apparently you guys really enjoyed it. Coming in at number 9 with 118,158 views, we visited the Husky Rescue. Mike actually came up, and the three of us drove up north to the UP to visit Harry Houdini Siberian Husky Rescue. We got to see a lot of the dogs up there that were sadly still looking for homes, but some of them got some exposure, and I do know out of all of them, at least Hugo found a new home because of this video. Coming in at number 8 with 128,686 views, The Return of Nora. I'm pretty sure the title of this video is what got a lot of you to come and watch this one. This was one of the videos where Mike came up with Nora and she was returned to her BFF Memphis. Coming in at number 7 with just over 129,000 views was So Much Snow. This was probably the biggest snowstorm that we got during 2016, and it dropped so much snow in the yard that the dogs were literally like stuck behind snow piles in the yard. Coming in at number 6 with just over 131,000 views, Shelby in the Cone of Shame. Shelby had a little sore that we had checked out and she was bothering it, so we had to put the cone on her and try to explain to her that if she didn't leave it alone, she was going to have to wear it. She does look pretty cute wearing it though. Coming in at number 5, 7 dogs camping together. This was a huge camping trip that we took, and it actually ended up snowing. This was definitely one of my favorite moments as well, but it ended up in the top 10, so I don't really have to put it in my favorite moments. It was the first time most of the dogs went dryland mushing. Look at all of our YouTube friends. This was so much fun. It got cold, and everybody else was in tents, so it was definitely intense for them. Coming in at number 4 with 161,000 views, Memphis Are You Broken? Memphis was just acting silly at the couch, and I decided to vlog it and titled the video Memphis Are You Broken? Apparently you guys enjoyed it. Coming in at number 3 with 171,000 views, Swimming with the Dogs. We took the dogs out to my aunt's cottage. My brother's dogs were also there. We actually just took Memphis out there because she's the one that actually likes to swim. And we let Memphis swim with her new life jacket, and she really, really enjoyed it. Look at her, she's just so stinking cute. Coming in at number 2 with 202,000 views, Memphis meets her brother, Mo. This was the first time that they'd seen each other since they were litter mates. We were down at a dog show, a Siberian Husky specialty dog show, which sadly they're not having this year. So I don't know if she'll get to see. I'm sure we'll hopefully find another place where she'll be able to get to see him this year. But we were down there talking to people about who we are and what we do and just educating people on the breed. And Memphis's brother was there doing a show. So was Memphis's breeders and other family members of Memphis. And coming in at number 1 with just over 217,000 views is Oakley Saves Her Baby. We were redoing our floor and painting and doing all kinds of things, and we had the kennel moved, and apparently Oakley just wasn't happy that we moved her kennel, and she decided she had to save her baby. And this was our most viewed video of 2016. It was super cute though. And now on to our top 10 favorite moments of 2016, which this was ridiculously hard to do. These really aren't in that great of order because I could have put all of these at number 1. But we're just going to start it off anyway. Coming in at number 10 was our trip to the Upper Peninsula with all of our YouTube friends. We went with Press Record, Thor Unleashed, Creative Pet Keeping. I think that was everybody that was there. I don't even know. There were so many people there. We did a 5-day-long camping trip. It was so much fun. There's quite a few videos from it on our channel and across their channels as well. This was the longest camping trip that we had taken with all of the dogs in quite some time, the longest camping trip that Memphis and Oakley had ever been on. This was 2 weeks after Oakley had recovered from her emergency bloat surgery. It was an amazing trip. Everyone was so great. Everybody understood that Oakley had a lot of limitations. We couldn't go as far as everybody else, but we saw so many things, and I honestly cannot wait to do this again. I think we need to make this a yearly thing with everyone, where we just pick a location up there and we just explore everything we can over the course of a couple days. It was amazing. It was amazing. And if you want to experience it again, go back and watch all those vlogs. Number 9 is just a random day trip that Jamie and I decided to take. I really hope to do more of these with the dogs this year and actually do more vlogs like this on the dogs channel as well. So you'll kind of get 2 views of it, like a dog's eye view and like a regular vlog view. This was a trip we took to the cracks in the earth at Mystery Valley, and Memphis actually got to go down in one of the cracks, which was pretty cool. Jamie took her down in there, and she was pretty brave. I don't know why this was such a good memory of mine, but as I was going back through the videos, this day just stands out. And I think it was just because it was just Jamie and I and the dogs, and we were just out, spur of the moment, having a good time. And I really, really enjoy days like that. Number 8 was a Jeep ride that we went on very early in the year. I believe it was spring, with a bunch of local people. Actually, I think it was in May, with a bunch of local people from around our area. I love doing this. You make so many cool friends. There's just something about, I tell you, there's something about dog people like dog people, Jeep people like Jeep people. You always know you can find good people if you find people that like things that you like. And this was just, it was a really fun trip. We took my Jeep, and I didn't get stuck, which was cool because quite a few of these other lifted Jeeps did, so I was pretty excited. And I drove, which was really cool, so it was just, I don't know, it was just fun. I'd really like to do more fun Jeep trips like this as well. I have a lot of things I want to do this year. Number 7 favorite moment, Halloween. Halloween this year was sad yet special. We lost one of our pumpkin carving regulars, Terry. He passed away this year. But this year things were different because he was gone, but they were also different because we had extra people come up to help. It was just, as you guys know, Mike and Brittany came up, Chris and Trisha from Sushi and Runt came up. We had a lot of extra people that showed up to help, so it didn't make the loss of Terry seem as bad. New traditions have been started, new fun has been started, and, you know, life does go on. Things change, and I think for how sad we all were, I think we made the best of it this year, and we had some pretty awesome pumpkin carvings. Number 6, the ice caves, frozen waterfalls, and crashing my Jeep into a snowbank. This was really fun. Mike came up and we decided to take a day trip with him and Nora up to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan to check out frozen waterfalls and the Eben ice caves. And I'm telling you, if you are ever near the area in the wintertime, it's cold, it's a trek, but it's totally worth it to go back there and see these ice caves. I recommend it to absolutely anyone. It's slippery, it's dangerous, but it is super, super worth it. Coming in at number 5, hey, this is the same one as the Camping with 7 Dogs. This was Memphis's first dryland race. This trip was just amazing. I mean, we didn't expect it to snow. We knew it was going to be cold. Everybody but us was staying in tents. At one point in time, we had everybody that was with us inside of our tiny little camper, plus pretty much all of the dogs inside the camper as well, because we were all so cold. Thankfully, I made a huge thing of pulled barbecue chicken sandwiches to keep everybody warm. We cut the camping trip short by a day. So why did this make the top 10 moments and memories of 2016? I mean, come on. How could you not want to remember this? The snow was falling. It was absolutely beautiful. We made the best of the situation even though we were cold. It was so memorable. You always have to make the best of a situation, no matter what, and we sure did. Number 4 was surprising Jamie's dad for his 60th birthday. He had no idea that all of us were going to come up to the UP and that we were all going to be hiding in this garage waiting for him to show up so we could surprise him for his 60th birthday. This was so much fun. I'm so glad we were able to go up there and do it. The roads were bad. It was crazy snowy, but we made it up there to see everybody, and it was a lot of fun. I still think this is something we should do every year. We should just surprise him every year on his birthday. Why not? Number 3, the annual YouTube gathering for Halloween weekend at Cedar Point. Yes, it rained. Yes, it was cold. Yes, we were stuck inside of our hotel for like 3 hours playing games together. But we were with a bunch of our other YouTube friends, and again, we just made the best of it. We still got to ride roller coasters, we still got to see everybody and hang out with everybody, we still got to experience the park during Halloween weekend, we got to go through the haunted houses, but the best part of all of it was hanging out with all of our friends. I mean, some of these people we only see one time a year, and this is the time of the year we see them, so I really, really enjoy it, and yes, we will be doing it again next year. Thanks again, Rebecca, for watching the dogs while we were gone. Number 2 and number 1 were really, really a toss-up. This was actually my number 1 favorite on the dogs channel for memories, but I think I'm going to have it as number 2 on this channel for memories. This was the Pet Expo at Novi, Michigan, where we took the dogs and we got to meet a lot of you guys that watch our channel and follow us on our social media sites. So this was an amazing memory. It was an amazing thing for us to be able to do. We hope to do it again next year. We actually hope to do more things like this with the dogs. This was their first real experience doing this, and they did amazing. Memphis pretty much stayed inside with me the whole time. The other 2 dogs had little bits of time inside with me, and then they hung out with Jamie, so it worked out really well. But I definitely think that it was really hard to choose between this and the number 1 memory, but since this is the vlog channel and not the dogs channel, I'm gonna put this at number 2. This was pretty amazing though.
Hi audience.
You're awesome.
The fact that you're watching this just means that you're good people. That's what you need to remember.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thank you.
It was a lie.
And I have to say it, number 1 moment for 2016 was VidCon. This was the first time that Jamie and I have been on an airplane in forever. We got to meet our good friend RFS Dan for the first time in person. We got to meet a lot of our YouTube friends that we've only ever known online in person while we were at VidCon. I got to meet some people that I have watched on YouTube for years, such as Philip DeFranco and Michael Buckley. I mean, there was all of these people that I've watched for years and have looked up to doing what I do, and I got to meet them in person, plus all of our other awesome YouTube friends that were there. Mike and Brittany were there, RFS Dan was there, there was Clutterbug was there, Meet Matt Shep was there. I know I'm forgetting like a million names, so go back and watch our VidCon videos if you want to see everybody that we met and everybody that we hung out with. Yes, we are going to VidCon again this year, so if you're going to VidCon, we will be there. Sadly, the dogs will not be there, but I kind of feel like VidCon is more for us than it is for the dogs. I think it would be just a little bit too crazy for the dogs to be at VidCon, but we will be there again this year, so maybe you guys will run into us and get to say hi to us. We will be doing another meet and greet while we're there, but I'm rambling and going on. This was my number 1 favorite moment of 2016 because this is something that we'd never done before. We got to experience it for the first time. We had an absolute blast. I learned a lot, and I got a lot of new inspiration for YouTube and for what we do. So that was number 1. Thank you guys so much for staying with us all this time. 2016 was crazy. It was our first year as basically full-time YouTubers. I mean, that's what we do now. Jamie and I left the deli in December of 2015. I mean, we still go there once in a while, but it's no longer our job. YouTube and all of this has become our job and what we do, and we could not do this without you guys. So I want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you for commenting on our videos, liking our videos, sharing our videos, supporting what we do, supporting us on Patreon. Without all of your help, we wouldn't be able to do all these things, and we wouldn't be able to do the things we do. So thank you for inspiring us to continue doing what we're doing. Thanks again, Rebecca, for watching the dogs while we were at VidCon. Alright, you guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, stay positive, dream big, and we will see you again soon. Bye, guys.
Thanks for liking and subscribing to Snow Dogs.